Today in this video, we're going to learn how to create a new movie, set themes, add, trim, split clips, add transitions, add and edit titles, and add music or voiceover to your videos. So to start off, we're going to learn how to create a new movie. You're going to click Create New Movie, and you have Trailer and Movie options, and you're going to click on Movie. So as you can see, you have all the types of media. You have your photos, anything that's on your iCloud, and then events that might be inside of iMovie already. So in your photos, you can go through all the different albums and videos and click any one that you want to use. As you can see, you can go through the different types of albums, your photos, collections, moments, or you can go to the events which might have other things that you've done on iMovie already. So we're going to go to Photos. I've selected the album for videos, and I'm going to scroll down and choose a video of my liking. As you can see how long each video is, and you click and drag it onto the bottom screen. As you can see, there's two different parts, one for music and one for video. And then you can move your playhead back and forth throughout the video to see what parts you're going to go on. You can also click this right here in the top right corner, and it will help you expand. As you can see, when you move it one, it expands it so you can get closer and more precise parts for your video that you might want to click on, split, trim, or edit. As you can see, it made it much longer than how it was before. It was short, and you really couldn't see the precision of the video. Another way to upload clips would to be click the down arrow that's being pointed right here, and that will bring you to all the types of media that might be on your computer other than iMovie and your iCloud. Next, we're going to learn about how to add themes. So for your movie, you might want to have a theme for it. So to go to themes, you click on the clip that you want. You click onto settings, and as you can see, there's themes. This one has no theme right now. You click onto the themes, and you have a different amount of themes that you can do. As you can see, there's different ones like neon, photo album, so depending on what video you're making, you might want to have a theme, a specific theme, or no theme. So to choose a theme, you click on one. I'm going to click on film strip, and you click change. It'll add the theme to the beginning of your video, and as you can see, the video is now inside of the theme. You can choose to extend the theme for as long as a duration as you want, and it'll keep going in the video, or you can shorten it. You just go to the end you put your playhead to the end of the theme, and you move it. Then you can go and change it back to no theme if you would like, and you scroll back up to no theme, click on it, and click change. As you can see, the theme has now disappeared. Now we're going to move on to adding, trimming, and splitting clips. So as you can see, I've shortened the clips so that I can see them easy. And what you do is you click and drag another clip. You can put a clip on top of one or right next to it. As you can see, I put this one right next to it, so when I click play, it'll go from one clip straight to the other. If you want to put a clip on top of another, that's a little bit more advanced. You do need to do things like overlays, and the basics of that would be that when you put one clip on top of each other, they will play simultaneously. You won't be able to see because there's two different types of picture going, but the audio would be playing at the exact same time. So for videos, I would recommend you moving them one after the other so that they just go one into the other. Now with your new two clips that you have on, you can trim them. So the duration of the video might be a certain amount of time. So what you can do is you put your playhead to the end or beginning of the clip that you want to move. As you can see, there's two arrows, and you move them back and forth. As you can see, it's shortening the time, or you can extend it to its maximum time, and that would be trimming it, which means when you click play, that you would only be able to see up to the part that you trimmed. It won't show the entire video. Now we can move on to splitting clips. So I've deleted the second clip that I've had, and I've expanded the first clip. And what you do is you move your playhead to a specific part of the video that you may want. And once you've found that place and your playhead is secured, you can go up to Modify, and you have a Split Clip option. When you click Split Clip, it'll split it in half, and you can choose to delete or keep it. If you want to undo the split because you didn't want to do that part, you go to Edit and Undo Split. Another way you can do that is you can also place your playhead, double-click the trackpad with two fingers, and you also get the same options, and you can split clip, and then if you want to undo it, you can go back up to Edit and Undo Split. So far in this video we've learned how to 1. Create a movie, 2. Add themes, and 3. Add, trim, split clips. So now we're going to learn how to add transitions. So as you can see in between these two clips there's a little transition icon. What you're going to go up to the title that says transitions, and you're given an abundance of different types of transitions you can use. So as you can see we have different types. I'm going to click this one, and you take it and drag it until you see the plus sign and put it in between those two. As you can see when you move the playhead or click play, that the transition goes in between the two clips. That one moved pretty fast, so you can also extend the time that each transition goes. And how you're going to do that is you're going to go over the transition, you're going to double click on it, and you're given the option to change the duration. You can either apply it to one or apply it to all of the transitions that you have in the video. And now when you click play, you can see that the transition goes much longer than it did before. This is all dependent for what type of video or content you're making on how long you want to make each one of your transitions. Now we're going to move on to adding and editing titles. So as you clicked on the transitions part, you're going to click on titles. You might want to add a title at the beginning, end, or anywhere in between in your video, depending if you have different types of subjects you're talking about, or just to introduce and close out your video. As you can see, you're given a bunch of types. You can either add the title on top of or in front of the clip. So right now we're going to put it in front of the clip, and that means that it's going to play independently, and then it's going to move on to the clip. If you were to take it and put it on top of the clip, they're going to play at the exact same time, and you're going to be able to see your title over whatever media that you've put under. As you can see, the title's on top and the media is on bottom. So now I'm going to move the title into the front, and you're able to edit the font, the size, and any type of orientation. So as you can see, I'm typing in Yukon Marching Band. That's what the video is going to be about. And when you move around, you can see that you have different types of fonts you can use. You also, as you can see, I've changed it to chalkboard. You can change the orientation, whether it be centered, to the left, to the right, and you can change the font size. You may also do bold, italic, and change the color of the text. Along with editing any other types of words that you might have on your title, you can also change the duration of the title. To do that, you would take your cursor and you would go all the way up to the little I information on the top right there. You will click on it and you can change the duration. You can change it to as long as you want, depending on how many words you have on the screen, and then that will change it. Another way to change the duration would be take your playhead and go to the end of the title, and you can move it back and forth just how you did with clips with the 2 arrows, and that will also change the duration of your titles. And lastly, we're going to learn how to add music or voiceovers. So as you can see, these clips have audio, and when you go to modify, you can detach the audio. This clip now has its audio detached, and you can delete and move it, and now the video itself and the audio for the video are independent. As you can see, I deleted it, and then you can click the audio, which is right next to titles. As you can see, no audio on this one, no audio on that, and there's audio on the second one. So you can go to the different types. These ones are ones that might be on your phone, voice memos, any type of recordings or music that you might have. You can click iTunes music that you may have bought. Or you can click onto sound effects. And when you click these arrows right here, so you have different types of effects that you may use. Anything from banging to opening things. And then you can also click on the effects and you're given an abundance more things to do. As you can see, we have theme music, and it'll show you the duration of each one. And since the durations are set for each one, you really can't extend them. But what you do is you click it and add it to this part. You can either add it under the video itself, or you can add it into the own independent music area. And then as you can see, the video would now play with the theme music that you put under. Here, you can also change the volume. You can either click the line that is in the music part and move it up and down, that'll change your volume, or you can double click on the audio itself and you're also given the option to change the volume or mute it if you would like to. Another type of simple audio you might want to add is a voiceover. So what you do is you put your playhead to where you would like the voiceover to start in your video. And once you have your playhead set, you will click on this little microphone that's on the bottom, and you'll press the red button to start. As you can see, the green line's moving next to the play and stop button would move up and down depending on how loud or soft you're talking. So green would be a good option, and then red would be maybe you're talking a little bit too loud. So just a final recap of what we learned in this video. It is create a movie, add different types of themes, modify clips, add transitions, add and edit your titles, and add music and voiceover to your video. I would just like to thank you guys for watching, and if you would like to learn more or go in more depth, you can go to this website above.